One of the things that makes Inside Indy so special is the longer, deeper conversations we have with people in our community. Recently, I talked to someone who is making history as the first Black man to enter a highly competitive medical program at IU. Let's get to know Dr. Ledet.
So I am a triple board resident, meaning that I am training in general pediatrics, adult psychiatry, and child and adolescent psychiatry.
So your qualifications are really incredible, and you are blazing a trail for others. Talk about, being triple board certified. We'll start with that, right? Because that's the correct term.
Yeah, being a triple board resident for me was something that I really was shooting for. I thought it was a bit of a long shot just because there aren't that many spots in the country. There's less than 25 spots in the entire country for triple board residents. But even more so, there are very few Black men in this country who are triple board residents. There's less than 5 of us in the entire country, and there's never been one at Indiana University. So I was the first. It's something I'm very much proud of because my focus in the future is on general pediatrics and accessibility to mental health for minoritized youth. And so if I'm going to get my training, I want to get it at one of the best institutions in the country.
And really, it's an incredible passion that it takes and drive to be able to do what you do. So what do you say when people ask you about, how do you do it?
I pray a lot. That's always a big one that I tell people is I pray a lot. And I have a lot of amazing people around me. My wife, who I've been married to for nearly 18 years, my brothers and sisters, and then the program here, Dr. Richard Yoder and Dr.Ledet Fisher are truly trailblazers and really authentic leaders. It's amazing to be in a program where the people you work with are people who truly care about you as a human, as well as a trained physician. And so it feels good to be at a program where you feel like you're a part of a family, and the triple board program here is truly a family. It's more so than anything, a place where you can truly just be yourself.
I love that. And the numbers speak for themselves, right? I mean, you're one of 5 and the first there at IU. That's incredible. And congratulations for that. What
Thank you so much.
To it? I understand you have a military background as well, having served in the Navy.
Yeah, I think for me, this journey has been a lot of soul searching. I remember when I was applying for residency, I had to ask myself, like, what am I doing all of this for? And my goal is obviously to inspire the next generation. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to do things that haven't been done before. But also, I wanted to make sure that kids who had mental health disorders had someone who looked like them to sit across the table from them and talk to them about their lived experiences, how it makes them feel, and what we can do to make it better. There was a time when me and my sister were digging in dumpsters for our dinner. And so for me to be in this position where I'm a physician scientist at a top tier institution, it's inspiring, but it also helps me to be reminded that these kids coming from communities where I came from are capable. It's just that we need to make sure that there's support in place to get them to where they need to be.
Yeah, I mean, your story is incredible. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what else do you want to say to the community or Hoosiers who are watching this?
Yeah, I want Hoosiers to know, obviously, as a transplant from the great state of Louisiana, I'm here and I'm dedicated to doing the work that's going to make tomorrow better, mainly for the city of Indianapolis, but obviously for the state of Indiana, to make sure that literacy access in places like Hogville and Martindale, Brightwood is greater, and making sure that there's a presence here for physicians like myself to make sure that the community feels like they can touch us, they can feel us, and they can hear from us.
I appreciate that. My husband's a teacher in Hawville, so he sees, the students and those who need that additional support. So it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Not to digress too much, but I understand you went to Tulane. You're from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And you were in People Magazine. Talk about that.
Yeah. Obviously the work that I've done with the 15 White Coats, which is a nationally renowned nonprofit organization that helps to propel minorities into the healthcare fields, is something that I'm well known for. I established that organization along with Dr. Cindy Labat, Rachel Turner, and Brian Washington. And we've been able to do some incredible work, raising money and being able to give out scholarships to help minority students get into medicine and also help them with their mental health. It's really remarkable work, and obviously being able to be notarized by Kelly Clarkson, Good Morning America, People magazine is always a big deal, but it's, for me, it's always about the work. I want to make sure that kids have accessibility, the kind that I never had when I was growing up. And kids are capable. We just got to make sure that we're doing our part to give them the access that they need to get there and the support that they need, and make sure that we're an inspiration for them, that we're visible. It's important for us to go back into those classrooms and go back into those communities and make sure that those kids can touch us, feel us, and shake our hand. They need to see that.